Excellencies. We, the 42 members of the Vientiane Youth Leaders Forum, gather here today to proclaim in solidarity that our future must be one in which cluster munitions are no longer a reality. Some participants in our group, our friends, have been severely injured by cluster munitions. Learning about their stories and how cluster munitions have permanently altered their lives, we will work with passion and diligence until our world is rid of cluster bombs and the need of all cluster bomb victims are met.
With enthusiasm, we recognize into the entry into force of the Convention on Cluster Munitions, which has proven the immense power of collective action. Because youth are disproportionately affected by cluster ammunition, we also recognize the importance of the Convention's definition of victims, which includes not only those injured by cluster ammunition, but their families and communities impacted by these destructive weapons.
Progress has been made, but we all agree that stronger action is needed to further advance that which has been achieved. We call on those states that have not acceded to the Convention to do so, and for state parties to facilitate universal adherence to the Convention. We also call on all states to secure the rights of those injured by cluster munitions and anyone with a disability who may still suffer from this discrimination, as well as increase capacity for unexploded ordnance clearance.
We, the youth, will continue to support implementation by assisting governments in cluster munitions education, victim assistance, and mobilize resources. We will also serve as a concerned group of young people, observing and ensuring that all countries completely ban cluster munitions. It is time to end the injustice and indiscriminate suffering caused by these weapons. We will not stand for anything less. Thank you.
President, Vice President, ladies and gentlemen. We, the cluster munition and landmine survivors from around the world, are participating in this vital first meeting of the state party to the Convention on Cluster Munition. To inform the delegate about our expectation and to remind you of our commitment to making the goal of this treaty a reality. The CCM is a groundbreaking instrument of international law. It recognizes that assistance to victims is not only wishful thinking. President, it is an indisputable legal obligation. It is now time to go from speech and expression of goodwill to action on the ground in place where it makes a real difference. The CCM is with that in mind that we call on all state parties to the CCM to implement the Vientiane Action Plan and the Action on Victim Assistance with it. Specifies time frames. Immediately mobilize adequate resources and translate your commitment into real change in the life of survivors. Listen to girls, boys, women, and men's survival and tailor victim assistance priority according to their need and demand. Ensure that support service reach rural area and support local income generation programs which result in concrete improvement in the life of survivors. Support state plan of action for victim assistance as well as organization of survivors and persons with disability and hold all of them accountable for showing that they implemented the plan. Comply with the convention, signing and ratifying the CCM was an act of honoring the survivor, but it cannot stop there. Enforce what you have committed to and put press on non-signatory to join the treaty as well. Access to the Convention on the Right of Persons with Disability as a human right from work and ensured. There is no discrimination against cross-domination victims or other persons with disability, as well as social and economic inclusion and equality. We commit to share the truth about experience of survival and the horror of cluster bomb victimization. Fight for rapid and full implementation of the Convention's victim assistance obligation. Actively engaged in advocating for government to join the Convention and to support victim assistance effort. Work with our government and all willing partners to search for better solutions and bring about positive changes in the life of survivors and our community. Foster positive change and contribute to the socio-economic development of our family and community. We look forward to working with all of you and to your reporting next year on tangible progress in achieving the aims of the Convention and the Vietnam Action Plan. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much.